Hi everybody, welcome back. We are going to start a new vanilla run today, and we're going to be the Proctor. And that means, hopefully anyway, that it's time for lots of face stabs. Alright, so we're starting with Riposte and Remise and all three maneuvering and armor skills. And we will be working as we begin on security. So as the Proctor, we don't have access to Thaumaturgy, which is fine. We also don't have access to Darren as a companion, which is also fine. Because we've got the Proctor sword, and that's really all we need. Let's see if we can start things off with a face stab here. Let's get his attention. Yes, we can. Excellent. I'm telling you, this sword, it is the sword. It's very good. Probably won't need this mace at any point, but we'll take it for now, just in case we run into heavily armored individuals. You can still, you know, pierce with a sword for the heavy armor, but having something that does crush damage is always nice. Another beautiful face stab. We do not start off with a tunic, do we? No, that is a tunic, but it's velvet, and the stats are really not good, so this one's better. Dagger, nope. We really won't be needing another weapon anytime soon, which is another reason why the Proctor is such a good character. Whoops. Let's get this out of the way if we can. There we go. Oh yeah. Alright. That coat is the same type of apparel, if you will, as the tunic. The stats are not that great. There's a leather vest. That is nice. That'll go over our tunic. Alright, got this zombie behind the door. I missed the head that time, but it's alright. There we go. Alright, take the compass. Let's take care of this here. Oh, a little off. Yeah, that's okay. What kind of belt do you start with as the Proctor? Oh, you don't have one. I thought the Proctor had a belt. Oh well. Alright, don't know exactly where that hit, but since it was a one-tap, I'm going to assume that it was indeed the head. Let's see if we can just get through here. Yep. Alright, leather cap. We already have boots that are very nice. Alright, see if there's anything interesting in this box here. We already have gloves that are actually better than that, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Alright. Just checking to make sure there isn't a zombie that wandered back here or anything. Now these gloves are very well made. The ones we're wearing are fairly well made. Very seems obviously superior to fairly, so we'll switch them out. Okay, just looking around in here real quick. Alright, that vest is not quite as good as the one we already put on. Okay, quilted trousers, better than the regular pants we're wearing. Now we get to do the old, oh, there's an enemy real quick, hold on. Come on down. You are the next contestant on The Price is Right. Come on. There we go. There you go. Alright, so here is a gambeson that's not great, but it's better than nothing. So now we gotta pull this lever down and rush through a door before it closes. Oh, okay, that's not good. There we go. And naturally we are stumbling up the stairs, taking lots of time. Isn't that just splendid? Look at all the stamina damage we took from that. Alright. Now, you know what? I wonder... Might as well just try this. I don't think I've tried this before. Let's see, where could we do this? Will this reach... No, that's obviously way too steep. That's not going to work. Maybe, maybe over here? I mean, it's still going to be way too steep, is what it seems like. Just looking for a faster way up there so you don't have to deal with the stairs, because you always get slowed down. Okay, this is obviously not going to work. Okay. Well, it was worth checking, I think. Here we go again. And nice and slow up the stairs, but not as bad as last time. Alright, there's a light mail vest. Now, unfortunately, it doesn't have sleeves, because it's a vest. And we're wearing a shirt that does have sleeves. And yeah, actually, ours is better. It has double the encumbrance, but it is better. Alright. I mean, if you don't have the mail shirt, the mail vest is good. But it's usually better to have more coverage. Alright, we're going to take this key. Oh, that was a complete whiff. There we go. That was nice. This other one here is still not aggroed. Oh, and I missed again. Alright. Nothing in here. That door over there on the south wall is blocked on this side. And don't need any of that. We will double click the key and single click this door to unlock it. And there's another male vest. Yeah, so here were the items barricading that door. Those aren't going anywhere. Not gonna move them, no matter how hard you try. Alright. Now, if I did not have the Proctor Sword, this one-handed billhook is actually a really good weapon on this level. But again, we do have the Proctor Sword. Alright, we don't need any of those. Alright, how did I miss you earlier? Alright, so the key that we picked up a little while ago is going to unlock these two different doors back towards the start of the level. I'm going to do this one first. Alright, there's always a short sword in this barrel. I don't need it, because again, Proctor Sword, but keep that in mind. I'm really not a big fan of the short sword, but it's not because it isn't good, it's because I'm so used to the range on this sword that whenever I pick up the short sword, I fight as if I have this one, and it obviously doesn't work as well. Alright, face stabs are great, but a little skull splitting overhead is never bad. I think the vest we're wearing is still better than this. Yep. Really hoping that the latest update will be dropping publicly soon. I don't have any inside information or anything, but it seems like the insider testing has been going on for quite some time now. Alright, we can get rid of this key. So I do expect that new update anytime now, really. And as I've mentioned before, the big things that I'm excited about are apparently a complete rework of the catacombs, and a re-texturing or reskinning, whatever you want to call it, of the golem level, so that should end up looking pretty cool. And of course there's many other changes, but those are the big ones that stood out to me. Oh well, obviously, let's not forget the switch to 64-bit. Apparently this game has always been in 32, and I'll tell you, I couldn't tell. But switching it now to 64 to make it more modern is obviously a good idea. Hey, there's a very nice gambeson. And all in all, really, I've never had really too many performance issues with this game from the start. It's always been fairly smooth. Like, there were in the past, I had some frame rate issues in certain areas or certain levels, like the crossroads used to be. Hey, look at these cloth leggings. The crossroads used to have some of those issues, but they did something and fixed it. But definitely I have to say that I've experienced very little in the way of poor performance in this game from the very start. It's very impressive. And of course, remember, Bare Metal made the engine that this game runs. I mean, they made everything. They made absolutely everything from the ground up, and it's just extremely impressive. Of course, everyone who complains about how long it's taking, which of course, yeah, I can understand. But the reality of the situation is it's a very small team, and it always has been. There's only so much you can do with a small team, you know? And honestly, what they've accomplished is very impressive, and obviously, I'm extremely biased because I love this game, but, you know, just throwing that out there once again. Yeah, in fact, I may be wrong, but I know that at one point in time recently, it was confirmed that the founder of Bare Metal, Matic, is I believe the only full-time employee. In other words, the only person that this is their, you know, the one thing they're doing, and everyone else on the team, I believe, is kind of, you know, part-timing it, working on other things at the same time. So it's a really, really small team when you think of it that way, which makes it all the more impressive. Yeah, it's taken a while, but hey, I've been having fun with this game since the start, so, you know, not too bad. What is he doing? Alright. Alright, so there's this chest here, but it doesn't have really anything of value except for the upgrade sphere. The dagger is a very nice dagger, but I don't really use them, and this horn doesn't do anything. But the upgrade sphere, of course, is nice. And just to finish off my discussion here, I've mentioned it before, but from the very, very, very first time I saw some gameplay footage from when this was originally going to be Sui Generis, before they decided to basically build everything in a kind of tech demo-ish way, and then Exanima, that's how it started, then it became its own game kind of thing. When I saw it for the very, very first time, oh, I didn't pick up the key, I knew that this game was going to be the game I love. I absolutely knew it, because my whole thing was, I love RPGs, obviously, but I hate when I go into a fight and things are left to a die roll, things are left to chance, and I'm like, there's no way I would have lost that fight, there's no way I would have missed that attack. It used to drive me nuts, and so I always wanted a game where I am in complete control of my character. And if I miss, it's because I missed, not because I rolled a die and it said I missed, you know what I mean? And if I hit, it's because I hit. I always, always, always wanted that from a game. What am I doing here? And again, the first time I saw some footage of that time of Sui Generis, I was just like, man, that is it right there. That is what I've been looking for. Now, don't get me wrong, you know, the die roll, you know, that kind of stuff has its place, but this is what I was looking for. You know, I could go into a fight with inferior weapons, inferior armor, and I can still win it. You know, if I fight the right way, you know, and that's what I always wanted, and that's what Exanima gives you. Alright, so this is where we're going to end this episode. Thank you as always for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it. Please hit like and subscribe if you'd like to, and I will see you all next time.